Parashat Hashavua, Parashat Hashavua, Bamidbar, Bamidbar, Parashat Hashavua, Parashat Hashavua, Bamidbar, Bamidbar. Okay, so today I'm going to go over the questions with you. I'm going to show you what the sheets look like. Tomorrow they're going to be on my Google Classroom. You'll print them, color them, paste them in your book, and review them on Shabbat. So this is going to go the first page. You're going to cut it over here. You're going to color it in. This is going to show you that we're now starting the Sefer Bamidbar, the fourth book. Okay? This is the coloring sheet this week. There's not much to color. You can just cut it out. And it shows you how everybody walked through the Midbar. It was how they stood. Okay? Now what you could do if you'd like is you could take some construction paper and you could make little flags over it if you like, but you do not have to do that. You can color a background, the sky, this is the Mishkan, and this is how they would walk through the Midbar. Okay, and that can go in your Parsha book, and now we're going to go over your questions. Why does Moshe count Bnei Israel again at the beginning of this week's Parsha? We've done this before already. Just show them how much he loved one of them. Remember we talked about when we love a toy? I know that I love my Lego set. I'll count my Lego set to make sure I have all my pieces. Which Shevet was counted alone? The Shevet of Levi. Remember, because they did not do Chet HaEgel. From what age did Moshe count the Bnei Israel and Shevet Levi? Bnei Israel he counted from 20 years old, and Shevet Levi from 1 month. When Bnei Israel camped their tents in the Midbar, in how many camps did they live? 3. What are the names of the 3 camps? Machane Shechina, Machane Levi, and Machane Yisrael. What are the names? Machane Shechina, Machane Levi, Machane Yisrael. Again, Machane Shechina, Machane Levi, and Machane Yisrael. And what was around the camps that protected in them? 6 clouds of glory. What was around them? 6 clouds of glory. Where did Shevet Levi live? Right around the Mishkan. Well, that makes sense because they worked in the Mishkan, so they lived close. Who lived closest to the entrance of the Mishkan? Moshe, Aaron, and his sons. Who? Moshe, Aaron, and his sons. Who? Moshe, Aaron, and his sons. How are the vessels of the Mishkan carried when the Jewish people traveled? On the shoulders of the carriers. How did the people know that it was time to travel again? The Shekhinah would lift up of the Mishkan. So when the Shekhinah would lift up, they'd say, now it's time to go. We're going to review it. I'm going to give you a chance to answer each question and see if you remember. You can go back to the beginning of the video at any time and review the questions, and then we can go back to this question time. Why does Moshe count the Bnei Israel again at the beginning of this week's Parsha? To show how much he loved them. Which Shevet was counted alone? The Shevet of Levi, the Shevet of Levi, the Shevet of Levi was counted by itself. From what age did Moshe count Bnei Israel and Shevet Levi? Bnei Yisrael from 20 years old. Bnei Yisrael from 20 years old. The Shevet Levi from 1 month, little baby old. And when Bnei Israel camped their tents in the Midbar, and how many camps did they live? 3. They camped in 3. And what were the names of the 3 camps? Machane Shechina, Machane Levi, Machane Yisrael. And what was around the camps that protected them? 6 clouds of glory. And where did where did Shevet Levi live? Right around the Mishkan, right around the Mishkan. Shevet Levi lived around the Mishkan. And who lived closest to the entrance of the Mishkan? Moshe, Aaron, and his sons. And how are the vessels in the Mishkan carried when the Jewish people traveled? On the shoulders of the carriers. And how did the people know it was time to travel again? The Shekhinah would lift up of the Mishkan. He would lift off of it and they would know. So Yeladim, I hope you have a Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.